Hello out there in Facebook land. Hello, people out there in Facebook land. I kind of skipped the subject of that sentence. I had the object. Anyway, I thought I would come on right now and talk about how the breaking through the block is going. And honestly, it's coming along, but I will say it's not like you just go, well, it's not like I just go boom and it's over. I'm discovering this again and again. It's like a reoccurring, I've got like a blockage in my ear. It feels like I went like on a plane and it got all blocked up, but I didn't go on a plane. Anyway, so there's this lesson that seems to be coming up quite a bit. And that is that things don't change quickly. Or all at once. Let's say that. It's not that they don't change quickly, they don't change all at once. So, when I said the other day, or last week, my eyebrows. When I said last week that I was going to work on this block that I've been having, I kind of in my mind expected myself to be like going crazy every day from then on and just being like sweating it out and being like, guys, this is so hard. Like, but that's not exactly what happened. What's been happening is that I'm getting a little better every day, which I am pleased with, but at the same time, I don't want to let that become an excuse. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, I'm better today. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm better. No, like I want to keep pushing for what it is that I'm doing. I'm not trying to do. And that means that, well, I'll just, as an update today, I'm seem to be better at keep sticking to the time blocks in the morning, and then I lose a little steam. I'm also still having a bit of trouble with the reaching out to people part. I mean, I know the product that I have is a good product. I know that people out there need it, and I know that I need. See, this is another thing I've been noticing. Well, you know what? Let's finish the one subject and then we can move on to the next one. So, I have been, yes, so there are people out there who would benefit from my product or my service, and I know that I just not need. What can I say here instead of need? That I am going to find more people to help when I pick the pace up a bit. So yeah, reaching out to people is sort of where my block is, and I know it's tough because that's where that's the one thing I have to do to be successful. Like to actually get this up and running, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, no, I'm up and running, but to actually get this like chewing along, right? I don't know, it's a plane, a train, an automobile. You guys see that movie? It's a Thanksgiving movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin and John Candy. Really funny. Okay, I'm going to stop thinking about the movie now, and I'm going to focus on what I'm talking about, which is trying to break through this break through this block. Not trying, which is breaking through this block. And I am working on it. Although the reaching out to people I'm finding to be something where I just kind of veer off the road. It's like, okay, here we go. I'm going to reach out. Oh, and you know what? I really should actually catch up with this work over here. And, if I can get this so it works, and it's all taken care of, then I'll feel very comfortable moving on to you know what I mean? Like getting my information systems all squared away, when that's not really the important thing. I mean, yes, maybe it'll make me feel better to have everything all organized before moving on, but that's not really the most important part. But it's part of, because there's the reaching out and then there's the keeping up, right? Like, so I'm finding cool people who may or may not benefit from a book that I could write for them, but I'm finding cool people and expanding my network. But I have to have a way to keep track of that, right? Otherwise, it's just going to be a mess, and I'll just feel like I'm always dropping the ball, and I'll be overwhelmed and stressed, right? That's what happens. But the thing is, it's not just the reaching out, it's then following up. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to build a relationship with someone, you have to make sure that you're reaching out to them and engaging with them, right? And interacting. And if you're doing that with a lot of people, you have to have a way to track it, which I guess there's these like beliefs that I have about this sort of activity that I'm like giving myself more wrinkles in my forehead from this. Not wrinkles, let's just call them lines. Lovely, just lines etched in there. Okay. But yes, so I have these beliefs, or I'm not, I guess I should probably explore that, right? Rather than go and do what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's explore my beliefs instead. But so having a system to keep track of the people that I'm reaching out to makes it feel contrived and not sincere. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm keeping track, like, I don't know. It feels like it's part of a plan. And if my going out and reaching out to people is part of a plan, then it means that I'm self-serving. And like, the cat is meowing. I don't know if you can hear that cat, but the cat is meowing. She's fine. She's just stuck outside of a different room that she wants to be in. Okay, we're gonna go see if we can fix this, because the cat is very loud. Where are you? She stopped meowing. Okay. So I don't like the idea of this stuff being contrived, and because I always feel when someone is approaching me and ultimately they have an offer for me, I just feel like, like, oh, okay, what you just want money from me. Like, that's what you're looking for. And it's I just really wish that I'll say it. Okay, I really wish that I didn't have to do this part of it. What is cool that I enjoy about it is that I am going out there specifically to find interesting people with whom I'd like to work, right? Cool people who are doing something interesting, interesting people who are doing things to help the planet. And I'm doing a lot, or the world in general. I'm doing a lot of looking for more guests for my Jen's Pen live show. And that's really cool. I really enjoy that, because I'm looking out specifically for like super cool people who have interesting stories and who are doing good in the world. And that I'm fine with. Okay, great. I'm going to go find more guests for my awesome show. Great. That's fine. It's when it's like, I don't want to talk about this because some people might be watching this that, I don't know. I'm having a bit of a a dilemma in my brain, because that's the only place that you have dilemmas, to be honest with you, right? It's only in your brain. uh, I don't, I want to talk about this, but I also, you know what? Whatever. No one's really going to watch this, are they? Or at least not the people. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. I want to put this out there because I think there probably are other people out there who struggle with the same thing. I know for a fact that there are. I've spoken to some of them. So what I'm not struggling, what I'm challenged with is the idea that any contact that I make with somebody is, I have an agenda. Let's be honest, right? I am reaching out to people to build a network, which is cool. Find interesting people, yes. All of that I'm good with, yes, yes, yes. But ultimately, I've got an agenda. I'm looking for people to help. Which is what I need to keep saying, because sorry, my diction is gone crazy. Like, I don't know what it is, but like my American accent has gone, it's taken a turn. And I'm just not lateralizing, sorry. Like, I am just opening up a lot of my vowels, so they've got more of an ah sound to them, and it's not pleasant in my ears. It's a Boston thing, isn't it? It is. It's a Boston thing. So the cat's meowing again. I'm getting very distracted. See, this is about focus. I need to focus. The problem I'm having is that I feel gross about the idea that I'm reaching out with an agenda. But this is the mindset thing. This is something that I've been working on with the Alchemist community that I'm a part of, that's like about entrepreneurship and wealth building and all that. And it is really about mindset. If I, instead of thinking like I've got this agenda where I'm trying to sell to people, if instead I'm thinking I'm looking for people to help with my product / service, it feels much better, right? I am getting that in my head. I am going to be saying that out loud a lot more to myself, probably writing it, maybe one of those things on the wall, you know what I mean? Like, I've got a lot of stuff on the wall telling me different stuff to keep in my brain. And maybe one of those things is going to be on the wall. It's going to be like, I'm looking for people to help. I'm looking for people to help, not I'm trying to sell to people. Because one is a very selfish, right? I'm trying to sell to people comes from a scarcity mindset and a me. Like, what am I trying to get out of this interaction, right? See, here's the thing. Yes, I believe my product will help / service. It's a book that I write. So the service is the writing of the book, but the product is the book. So it's like a book, it's like a product / service. My business, we'll just call it my business, or company. Anyway, so I do believe that there are people out there who will benefit from my company. And I would like to find them. But as I'm reframing it, there's still this part of my brain going, yeah, you're just doing that so you feel better about sales. But again, that's a selfish place to be coming from. So this is something I'm currently working on. I don't know if anybody else out there is working on that, but I am going to resolve it. And it is part of this block thing that I am working on breaking through. I'm getting much better with time blocking. I'm sticking to, except for except for the reaching out to new people. I've reached out to quite a few people, but I'm aiming for 20 a day. Earlier, like last week, I was aiming for 80 a day. That turned out to be unrealistic, which is another lesson in life that I have been learning, and it's been quite evident throughout my life when I look back at patterns, and that's been part. Gosh, I'm just rambling now, but that was a big part of when I was depressed. I had very unrealistic expectations of myself. For instance, I believed that I should know something even if I didn't know it. Like, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have to sit here and learn this. I should know it already. And then I would be angry at myself and I'd refuse to, like, anyway. These are blocks. These are different mental constructs that one in general, but I specifically in this case, must resolve, right? I must change them. I am changing them. So that's something I'm going to work on. That'll be part of this whole breaking the block thing. And I am gonna do some organizing before I contact other people, because it's gonna just pile up and it's gonna be a huge mess if I don't get to take care of it now. And I'm whining. So that's my story. That's my update on breaking through. It's like a little chisel, right? Like I'm not doing the chisel part, I'm doing the hammer part because my other hand is holding on to the phone. But it's like a little, I'm gonna get there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there right now as we speak. So that is basically what I have to tell you. And I am very grateful for the people in my life who are teaching me to have a better mindset, which is the community that I'm a part of. They're very positive, very, very positive, group of people who we watch each other's words, to make sure that we're thinking positively. And that's how I am becoming more aware of the things I'm telling myself, etc., etc. I'm very grateful for them. I am very grateful for Michael Singer, which is the guy, I'm kind of obsessed with, his books, The Untethered Soul and Living from a Place of Surrender and The Surrender Experiment, and then all these lectures he has. That's basically what I'm basing my life on right now. And it is amazing. It's just completely changing my life for the better and giving me a completely different way of looking at the world and handling my emotions, letting go of things. It's really good. So I'm really grateful for that. And I'm really grateful, say it like I'm really grateful. That's like, no, I'm really grateful for that. I'm also going to be working on my diction and articulation of my words. So I'm grateful for a lot of things, right? I'm grateful for my housemate's cat that's just meowing and meowing. You probably can't hear it, but it's loud. But you know what? I am grateful that it's the cat and not that guy who no longer lives here. I'm grateful he no longer lives here. Holy crap, I am grateful he doesn't live here anymore. It's so much nicer. We're still in, okay, I should probably do a completely different video on this, but we were still PTSDing about this. We still walk around the house. It's been 2 weeks and we're still walking around the house shh, don't make any noise. Julio's gonna get mad. It's Julio, I shouldn't have said his name, but he's gonna get mad. And then it's oh, he's not here. He's not ever gonna be here. Yay! So I am grateful for the cat meowing. I am grateful that he is not here. And I am hoping that he can find some help. He did have support last time I saw, so hopefully that's all good. So I am grateful for his support. And I am grateful just to be alive, I think. So I am just going to remind all of you out there that you too can always choose to have a grateful day.